Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Prismata. I just can't help it. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'd like to try to win a game. But this is good. You know, all these nice, fast losses are making it easy for me to, as I mentioned in a previous episode, get a backlog in place so that I can go on my trip. But boy, my rating is having a tough day. A lot of people playing now. Let's, is Homeless streaming? I thought he, like, always streams when he plays. Not today, apparently. Well, to be honest, Homeless without help from Twitch chat versus Mineral Thief. I favor Mineral Thief. Scabe. What, there's blue. Like, I don't know. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do here. There's sort of an argument for Reservoir because like everything here is pretty defensive. And I guess if you build Reservoir, it's not the end of the world to build Fibroids, or maybe you can get a couple Tarsiers probably. But you also really want access to at least Shredders and Walls. Maybe you don't get the Omegas, although they would be nice. If you get up to like a super high econ, then I'm not sure you ever really have time for Fibroids, or for Reservoir. Like, to put in that Animus is a pretty big commitment. So it could just be Shredders and Omegas. But I feel like that's still slow enough that the Reservoir should be pretty good against it. I'm just not sure how to do it. I think you need a lot of drones in any case, because like what Reservoir wants is a large economy, weak attackers, and good defenders. And we're gonna need red plus blue plus green, and like probably some Omegas. Or one anyway. One plus a bunch of Shredders maybe, like, is a possibility. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just don't get an Omega. Maybe we just get like Triple Drone Conduit into Triple Drone Animus. Into like Reservoir, Tarsier, Blast Forge for Walls and Shredders. Is Triple Drone Conduit, Triple Drone Animus, is that a legal play? I don't remember. I guess we'll see. I think it is though. Maybe you can only get 2 drones. No, you can get all 3. What if I did this? I don't really want any blue right now. Do I? No. I just want more drones for the Omegas, I guess. That's a play. That leaves me some issues with spending my red, but maybe that's fine. Right? Omega Fibroid is like not that bad. Well, Fibroid actually kind of is not that great. We'll already have one Tarsier attacking, and Omega threatening to attack is kind of a big deal. I'm gonna try this. Wow. Isn't this perfectly exploited by my Omega plus a Tarsier? This does not seem correct to me. I'll build a Rhino instead of a Fibroid into this, of course. Huh. Okay, yeah, you want to push pretty hard here, I guess. Alright, I seem to have tricked him. No? I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is here. Are Fibroids that good? I think you want to... It's cool to try to push me off of the Omega. But I guess they're just going to mirror. Interesting. I think a Rhino is good here because I want to kill the Shredder exactly. Fibroid doesn't do it together with Tarsier while holding Omega. So to kill the Shredder, I have to click Omega. And to do that, I don't want the Actually, Fibroid is fine. I'll just lose it. No, I can't lose it on defense. I have to keep it. I don't have anything to soak it on. I don't have any other absorber. So the other thing I could try would be like Wall, Splitter, Shredder, Fibroid, or Tarsier. This does not deal 4 damage. So, oops, hang on. Wall Shredder I still want. Fibroid, yes. So now I don't click the Shredder. I lose the NGs onto Wall. I attack with Fibroid. Okay, let's try this. Now opponent has first Omega and first Rezo 4. I don't understand what my advantage is. They kind of want to click the Omega here since it kills a Shredder. And if they do, they have a bit of trouble, don't they? Since I'm threatening 5 damage. I could try to pile on a bit more pressure with a Rhino. But then they just hold the Omega and my attack looks stupid, right? A Conduit could also be good. I don't know. I really do want another Conduit, I think. But I'm gonna get it next turn. And I'm gonna not buy any more Omegas, I think. I just want like Shredders as soak to help. Well, I have a lot of blue to spend. Yeah, and also I'm like, a Shredder would be giving my opponent an exploit, so I guess I am building another Omega. I don't like how this game is going either. Just another one in a long series of disasters for me recently. That should... well... maybe no. Maybe holding a drone is better than a force field. since you don't necessarily actually lose the fibroid. Or the drone, right? If I just attack for 2, you'd rather have the drone back and then the option to force field it next turn instead. But also, like, force fields are good. You're gonna build a bunch of them next turn, so... Oh, they're gonna build a bunch of force fields next turn, right? So I want some shredders, I guess. Maybe this was too many shredders. I'm probably just like not holding. I'm probably clicking the Omega if I build this many shredders. Or I'm at least clicking some shredders, although I think they would just get too much, yeah, too much value this way. If I hold back the Omega and click the shredders, they still just kill the shredders. So. Right, because they're, yeah. They can even deny me wall absorb. Forget about, like, getting Omega absorb. Really? I think you want the opposite, right? You want to not click the Rhino, since the Rhino click does nothing. Right, I'm defending the same way with or without it. Yeah, now go back and undo your defense. Guess not. The good news is the opponent didn't really get any conduits. I at least got this second one, which I hope will help. They're trying to get one now. I think both of us got a bit too late. We both played this pretty badly, I think. I don't know what the right approach was, but I don't think either of us took it. My triple blue all at once doesn't seem very great. Oh, and they actually clicked the Rhino. Wow, that was a mistake. So now we have 9 absorb. This is 4, so I'm not losing anything that I care about. Building another shredder, but just 1. Bunch of force fields. Rhino NG. Oh, also, are they losing? They're losing a defender or a force field, right? 5, 7. Yeah, they have to lose 1, so they're still attacking for 12, but this is fine. I just get to keep the NG alive. Oh, they absorb onto force field. Oh, wow. Like, that's a play you can make, but it feels real bad when you had other choices. Like, it's not breaching me or anything. Giving up a whole wall to keep a Tarsier, basically? I don't know about that. And all you killed was an NG, right? Here, they're 5, 6. So they have to lose, like, at least 3-ish damage, maybe just 2, I'm not sure. But then this is 9. This should be okay. This should be a Shredder, not a Rhino. Ah! Oh! Yeah, they're actually, since they're holding back an Omega, they're actually attacking for so little that I don't get full absorb on my Omega. Well, that's sort of like first world problems, right? That's like a position you're thrilled to be in. So here, they get to keep 7 health alive. So they're losing 1 attacker. 14, this is 9. That's 14. Okay. This seems... That should be Shredder. This doesn't lose any force fields. I think. It loses everything but all the force fields. Ah, but they're holding back Shredders as well, of course, so I get to keep some more NGs, sure. Oh wow, clicking the Omega is extremely sad. Okay, this makes them... This exploits. They lose the 1 health force field. Cute. Okay. So they're down probably 4, attack is 12, this is 9. Oh, I'm in great shape now. I don't know if I even need this NG. Float the money. Double check. They're down 1 attack, probably 4 is 12, 4, 12. Yeah, I have plenty. I'll just float this and maybe I can like get 1 more Shredder with it next turn than I could if I'd build an NG. I think that's true. Or maybe it's like 2 turns from now or something. But I think this buys me 1 more Shredder eventually. Now they're down 2 force fields, 14. This is probably 11. 9, 11. Yeah, okay. Continue floating that $2. I really don't think you can click your Omega. And if you don't, you obviously lose. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got a win in there. I don't know what to say about this one, guys. It's clearly a Reservoir set, but I don't think this was right. I don't often hear the noise for Reservoirs. Like, what the heck noise is it making when I do this? You hear that kind of like clink kind of thing? I don't know. Anyway, normally you can't hear it because there's music going, which for some reason there wasn't. I don't know. I think I should have just gotten more drones and like 1 forge. Try to actually spend my red for a while. But then I never really end up getting the Omega. And like 1 Omega is pretty good. I don't really know why I won. Like, I guess arriving at the Reservoir turn with 5 green instead of 3 made a big difference. And having bought these Shredders a bit earlier. Actually, why did opponent get all these walls? Right, they want to over-defend the force fields and the rhinos. So the walls, I guess, make some sense. It was sort of because they clicked the Omega. Right, that Omega click killed my wall. But it made their life a lot more difficult. They had to build, like, 2 walls instead of 2 shredders or something. Maybe you wouldn't even build 2 shredders. Maybe you'd build like shredder splitter or something. I don't know. But the opponent was kind of on the wall plan while I was on the shredder plan, and that made a big difference. Also, don't agree with this defense. It's cute, but it lets you keep alive 1 more reservoir this turn. But next turn, the 3 health from a wall will be worth like a reservoir and a half, right? Sorry, a force field and a half. I think I said reservoir and a half. So, and like they did end up soaking with force fields very soon, didn't they? Yeah, even this very next turn, they lost 2 force fields to absorb on. Oh, should have lost this force field and the NG, I think. But you see what I mean? Like keeping this force field alive does 1 damage to me in exchange for 3 damage to you. Call it 2 damage. And that damage, it's per turn that you're dealing damage to me, but immediately after that, the 2 health that you have cost yourself is worth a whole force field. So like, you end up with the same amount of permanent damage, but you're minus 2 health and I'm minus 1 health, I think, is how it comes out. So it just doesn't feel right to me to absorb onto force field. Unless... It's no good to absorb onto force field if you're planning to soak with force fields anytime soon, which my opponent had to, in fact, do. It's okay if you can, like, after this turn, never have to defend with force fields or whatever. But here you were under enough pressure that you had to. So, I mean, it kind of ended up looking okay. Like, I wanted 1 Omega and a bunch of Shredders and some Force Fields and a couple Tarsiers. And I had that, but the way I got here doesn't feel right at all. And I didn't have enough drones to support all my tech. I feel like one of these lines my opponent thought about would have pushed me off the Omega more effectively. And they could have just then not built the triple blue and be pressuring me, making me waste tech while just building walls. And maybe 1 shredder. I'd have trouble accumulating greens. I'd have to buy a fibroid or something. I don't know. So I think I got away with this one, although I'm not sure exactly what the proper approach was. What I did, I don't think was it. But alright, congratulations to us. We got a win. Whew. I guess that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.